Hello nerds and welcome back once again to Nerd or Die. I am finally back and I have a new toy review for you today. It is the Arkham Knight figure from the DC Collectibles Batman Arkham Knight toy line. Coming at you first, we have a quick look at the packaging. Now, I really like the DC Collectibles packaging because it has that clear window display in front, and the rest of the packaging properly depicts the creative property in question, be it the CW TV show Flash or Arrow, or in this case, the Arkham Knight video game. On the back of the box, they're displaying the rest of the figures in the line. And you really got to hand it to DC Collectibles here because this figure blew my mind. Anybody that's played the Arkham Knight video game knows that this figure is very accurate to the video game counterpart. It looks like they ripped him right out of the video game. All the detail on his buckles and his like holsters, the other type of armor that he has on him. He's got the little grenades hanging off of his leg, the black and red spotched camo design on his outfit. I mean, this figure really is something to marvel at. You start to get a sense of why it took so long for this figure to come out. The Batman in this line came out, man, I believe it was back in March or April, and I know I still haven't done a review for that yet. I apologize. It's coming sometime this weekend. And this figure just now came out this week. So you got to say to yourself, you know, why did it take so long? But then you look at him and how perfect he is, and then it all makes sense at that point. All right, moving on to articulation. His head can go right and left. As a matter of fact, it's a full 360 movement. You can nod it back and forth and to the left and right. His arms do move in and out and back and forth, but they are limited a little bit because of his shoulder armor. He swivels at the elbow and bends at the elbow, and full range of movement on his wrist. He's got a nice swivel in the waist and one of the best ab crunches I've seen on a figure since the original G.I. Joes. His legs move in and out and back and forth, but they're really tough. I had a lot of trouble with this figure. I had to hit him with a blow dryer and get him all loosened up, so be careful you don't snap the legs off. He does swivel right above the knee, and his knees are double jointed. And he's got very good articulation on the ankle. I believe that's a ball joint, so it's pretty much full movement if the armor doesn't get in the way. Moving on to accessories, he only comes with one accessory. It is a little unfortunate, but it's a nice accessory. This is the rifle that he had in the video game. The paint apps and the sculpt, just like on him, are pretty fantastic. I mean, a weapon for a 6-inch figure, this looks really nice. Some posing options. I couldn't really think of much, so I just posed them holding the rifle. You can't really get a lot out of this unless you aim it with one hand. He's not going to be able to pull it up to his shoulder and look down the scope and aim. That is what I was attempting, and it just didn't work. I think he's too stiff for that. Now on to size comparison. As you can see, I've got the Arkham Knight and Batman for both DC Collectibles line and the Mattel DC DC Multiverse line. The Multiverse line are the smaller ones, and they're at about 3 1/4, maybe 4 inches, which put our guys clearly at 7.5, maybe 8 inches. So they are pretty big figures, and you can see compared to themselves, Batman and Arkham Knight are almost the same size, like they were in the video game and comics. So that is also accurate. I gotta say, guys, high marks, high recommendation. Him and his one accessory are both painted and sculpted beautifully, and I think if you're a fan of the video game, Batman, or just a figure collector in general, this is one for you. Alright guys, that is going to do it for me again today. Thank you as always for joining me here at Nerd or Die. I know I haven't been around for a while, but I'm back now. I'm coming at you. I've got a whole new slew of toy reviews just for you. So please stay tuned on that. Remember guys, if you like me, my videos, or what I have to say, please help Nerd or Die grow and click that subscribe button. You can also check us out on Facebook and Twitter. And you know what guys, that's it. I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks as always. Stay nerdy. Stay tuned. Later.